Okay, good morning all of you. In this class I am going to explain you about the translation of expressions. In the previous class we have discussed about the types and declarations. Now in this class I am going to explain you about the translation of expressions. So in that the first point is operations within expressions. Operations within expressions. Suppose take the production, these are the productions. The first one is S2 ID equal to E. Next one E2 E1 plus E2 or minus E1 or open parenthesis E1, and the last one is ID. So all these are the expressions. Now convert these expressions into semantic rules. Semantic rules. Suppose here we are using different attributes. One is code attribute and second one is address attribute. So the meaning of E dot address means which holds address of the value E. And also, so here the first one is S2 ID equal to E. The semantic rule is S dot code equal to E dot code. First it will be generate top dot get. It retrieves the value of ID dot lexeme. So lexeme means it is also one type of integer. Of type is integer. And this will be equal to E dot address. Next one is E2 E1 plus E2. E2 E1 plus E2. So in this case first we have to create some temporary function. Temporary variable new temp of. So first generate the address. E1 dot address plus E2 dot address. Same way minus of E1. So first create a new temporary variable, temporary function. Here also generate E dot address equal to minus of E1 dot address or E1 dot code. Next one parenthesis E1. So in this case E dot address equal to E1 dot address. And next one E dot code equal to E1 dot code. Like that ID. ID is identifier. So in the identifier the semantic rule is it will be displayed the ID dot lexeme value top dot get. And also E dot code equal to it mentions the single codes. So this is the three address code for expressions. This is for operations within expressions. And the next one is incremental translation. Incremental translation. Almost these productions and the previous productions both are same. Only the difference is, so here we are using the only attribute is address attribute and also lexeme. But whereas in this case we are using code attribute, second one is address attribute and the third one is lexeme attribute. So here in this case we can directly calculate the value. So E dot address equal to create a new temporary function, generate of E dot address equal to E1 dot address plus E2 dot address. No need to write E1 dot code and E2 dot code like this. E1 dot code, E2 dot code. No need to write this code part. You can write only the address part only. You can write only the address part only in incremental translation. Here also no need to write any code attribute. So E dot address equal to create a new temporary function and it generate E dot address equal to minus of E1 dot address. Like that E1 and ID. And the third one is addressing array elements. Suppose here in this case array elements can be accessed quickly if they are stored in a block of consecutive locations. Suppose if you find the relative address of location I means we can use the formula is base plus I into W. What is I and what is W? Suppose here the width of each array element we can call it as W, and the ith element of an array. ith element of an array. ith element of an array. So begins in location. So base plus I into W, where here base means it is a relative address. Suppose if you find A of I1, I2. So what is the relative address of array of I1, I2 is simply you can calculate base plus I1 into W plus I2 into W2. Okay. Like that we have to calculate the relative address. And the last one is the translation of array reference. So here these are the same productions. So here by using these productions you can write the semantic rules. So these are the semantic actions for array references. Suppose take the first one, S2 ID equal to E. So generate top dot get ID dot lexeme value. It retrieves the data ID dot lexeme value equal to E dot address. Next one L equal to E. Then generate L dot address, base address of L dot address equal to E dot address. So in this case you can use base because it is a array representation. Next one E equal to E1 plus E2, almost the same. New temporary function, get generate E dot address equal to E1 dot address plus E2 dot address. ID almost same, L is same. But here you can write the array base address. Same way ID of E. So you can represent like this. L1 of E. So generate T equal to E dot address into L dot type dot width. So in this way we can represent the productions into semantic actions with reference of the array. Okay. So in the translation of expressions we discussed about the first one is operations within expressions. That is the first point. And the second point is the incremental translation. And the third point is addressing array elements. And the fourth point is translation of array references. Thank you.